Hello and welcome, my fellow artists, organisers, and inspiration seekers. Today you are joining me for my February Plan With Me video. Now, I don't know about you, but for me, January was a very busy month. And to be perfectly honest, I don't see February slowing down any for me. And so what I decided to do was to keep February's bullet journal super simple, super inspiring and motivating. And so I've opted for this really bright and fun, geometric inspired animal theme. And so I'm keeping my spreads for this month really clear and clutter free. And so this first title page is going to feature a very pretty owl. The main reason that January was busy for me is because I was launching my new art business under the name of Inspiring Amy. And so I spent pretty much all month working on the website, working on the artwork, and producing colouring books. That is what I'm focusing on at the moment, creating a range of downloadable colouring books. So if people are stuck at home, they can go on, purchase a downloadable colouring book and just print it out. I'm going to have children's ones, adult ones. I have one created for sign language users. I am going to have so many different things, but the first children's colouring book that I have designed and that is launched on the website is actually a geometric animals colouring book. And so that kind of inspired me to use geometric style animals in February's theme. Now in the colouring books they're a lot simpler because the colouring book is aged for very young ones, probably 3 to 7. So I've taken it a little step further and got slightly smaller shapes and more lines involved, but I'm really pleased with how the shop section of my website is coming along. So if you would like to have a look at the creations that I've been putting out, you can check them out at www.inspiringamy.com. And if you click on shop in the menu, it will show you the 3 colouring books that I currently have available, and that number will soon be going up dramatically. Now, as I say, February is going to be another really busy month for me, and so I've decided to use the same layouts on all 4 weeks' spreads. I am keeping them as simple as possible, and so I'm not going to be going through adding all of the minor detail in this video as I have done in past ones. I want a nice image on each spread, I want an adequate sized box for each day, and in each of those days I can break things down so that I've got the most important things that I need there for each day. I'm not going to have much time for doing journaling over the next few weeks, and so I just want something that I can reference either first thing in the morning or last thing at night, and just put the really important reminders in there and keep a track of the things that I need to keep an eye on. As well as having these pretty little decorations on each page, I wanted to just have a few inspirational words on there. So over the bear, I'm putting time to be courageous. Because let's face it, bears are definitely a symbol of courage. So now that we've got the week's spread done, what I'm going to do on the Monday is I'm going to put 3 stars for each day, a cloud looking bubble, and 3 hearts. The stars are for my top priorities, the clouds are for any inspiration that happens to strike, because recently those ideas have been coming thick and fast. And the hearts are a reminder that I need to practice gratitude daily. And so I'm going to be putting those symbols on each of my days, but I'm not going to do that in the video. I will just add them each day as I go through it. this spread, I've chosen to go with a wolf because to me, a wolf represents being fearless, and those are the words that I'm going to put underneath this wolf. I think so many people today are living in so much fear, and fear can be paralyzing. It can keep you absolutely stuck, and it's so important that we're able to let go of that fear so that we can move forward and grow and expand. So this wolf is definitely saying, be fearless. For this illustration, I decided to use a slightly more limited colour palette. Rather than putting in a lot of greens and blues and purples, I've kept it to shades of yellow, orange, red, and I've even brought in my brown from my other set of pens, because this cute giraffe absolutely needs some brown to balance out the colours. And to me, a giraffe is tall and stands proud and holds their head high. And so there were so many things that I could have written underneath this giraffe. But in the end, I went with rise above earthly matters. That is, don't get so caught up in materialistic things. Don't let the day-to-day grind and stresses bring you down. Rise above it, connect with your higher self, be inspired and motivated, and raise your vibration to something higher and more beautiful. When choosing the illustration for the last week in February, I decided I wanted to go for something that would remind me to end the month on a strong note. And so I thought, what better animal than a lion? The way I see it, if I can go through the month with the courage of a bear, being fearless like the wolf, rising above the earthly things like the giraffe, then I can absolutely finish the month strong, roaring like a lion. The other reason that I find it quite apt that I'm putting a lion into February is because recently I was reading up on a breathing technique that is called lion's breath. And so if you want to help to balance out or unblock your throat chakra, if you are having difficulty with communication, you can do this lion's breath technique where you draw in your breath and then roar out as you exhale, and you vocalize that out breath and the vibrations and the sounds and the exhalation. It all helps to balance out that area of your body. And so I think that actually just brings it all together. The lion for me is such a powerful animal, such a beautiful animal. And so that is where we're finishing February. Okay, so let's just take a quick look back at our pages. Our owl on the title page. Our bear reminding us to be courageous on week 1. The wolf reminding us to be fearless on week 2. The giraffe reminding us to rise above earthly matters on week 3. And the lion roaring for week 4. I would just like to take this opportunity to thank you for joining me in this February's Plan With Me video, and to remind you that if you are interested in seeing more of my artwork or reading my new blog that's started and will be expanding soon, or if you would like to order or download a colouring book, then please visit www.inspiringamy.com. Thanks again, and I'll see you soon.